Hi guys!
Still love you.
This is Vlogging with Diane. This is my final video. I will hopefully be back on the channel in a few months, but I'm currently studying for my exams, so no can do. So I'm really excited for today's topic because it's going to be a very interesting topic, one which is really close to my heart, and I think y'all will like it as well. Basically I'm going to be talking about LGBT characters in TV shows and movies, and if there are enough. Let's start off with the fact that I'm sure there are more than enough. There's Emmerdale, EastEnders, Shadowhunters, Pretty Little Liars, Shameless, Scam, Eyewitness, Glee, The Fosters, Modern Family, Teen Wolf, Faking It, Orange is the New Black, The 100, Scream Queens, The Flash, How to Get Away with Murder, Degrassi, Scream, House of Cards, Spartacus, The Get Down, The Originals, Vampire Diaries, Sense8, Skins, and Looking. Now these are a very few of the many which you find nowadays. Now the problem with the portrayal of these gay characters is that they're not portrayed correctly. Normally, gay men are shown as flamboyant, feminine, wearing pink clothes. You can take the example of Emmett Honeycutt from Queer as Folk. He's a very flamboyant guy. The way in which he walks, the way in which he talks, it's all very stereotypical.
Speaking of clubbing, should I bring the black leather or the orange leather? David, hi!
But realistically enough, not all gay men are like that. Blaine from Glee, he's the alpha gay.
So, who's winning?
Celtics.
I think the show Queer as Folk was like the boom of gay shows. It didn't only show age difference couples, AIDS, the HIV situation. It also focused on showing people that there are different types of gays and that there are lesbian relationships with bi people and lesbian people, and it's normal. Unfortunately, the 2000 hit series also shows cheating, and I think that's very inaccurate because people have the idea that gay men and gay women all cheat on each other and they sleep around, but truthfully this is so far from the truth because I see them as being more committed than heterosexual people at times. You can see Neil Patrick Harris and David Boreanaz. They're a real-life couple, but you see how long they've been together and they have children and they're committed to one another, and I think that's beautiful. Like, the good thing about Queer as Folk isn't that they show like a perfect and ideal situation of gay people who like go around with their flowers and their fairies. No, there's no sugarcoating whatsoever. It's just the real raw truth, and I think that's what counts the most. In terms of many gay shows nowadays, even like, I'm gonna go back to Queer as Folk because it's very important. There's the mention of bullying and homophobia. Now, the problem with nowadays is that people focus mainly on boy-on-boy relationships, you know, like Isaac and Even, Tyler and Lucas, oh my god, Philip and Lucas from Eyewitness, Mickey and Ian, so many, and they've become an absolute hit with the viewers, even heterosexual people. And the thing is that these same people are actually disgusted by lesbian women and they're like afraid of them. So there's less representation of lesbian women and of bisexuality. Now the problem with bisexuality in TV shows is that it's portrayed as very inaccurate. Like with Robert from Emmerdale, he's bisexual, and with Brittany from Glee, she's bisexual. With Lindsay from Queer as Folk, she's biromantic or bisexual. I'm not really sure. They're shown as never being faithful, which in retrospect is so not true. Bisexual people are valid. Number one, that's the most important thing. They're valid. The second thing is that they're reliable. You can count on them. They're just like any other person. I really want to talk about the fact that sometimes people are given the roles of transgender people when they're not transgender, and I really don't agree with that. You got Elliot Fletcher and Laverne Cox amongst others that are like really good actors, and they can play the role perfectly because they've gone through it. They know how it is. I really wanted to say more about this topic, but I think that's it from me today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have the loveliest day. Subscribe, like, comment.